Hey, what's up guys, it's Ronaldo here. So this video is a little bit delayed, but it's going to focus on Julius Malema being rejected access to the UK by not being granted a visa. Now, yesterday when the story dropped, a lot of people assumed it was the UK trying to keep the US happy and therefore not accepting Julius Malema's visa application. But what we found out now after the fact is that there just wasn't enough time. According to them, he didn't apply in time, and therefore with the banking holiday being on the 5th in the UK, it also caused delays, and therefore they just couldn't issue it to him. Wink, wink. But yeah, I wish it was wink, wink. In actual fact, that is legitimately the UK's response, and they've apologized to Julius Malema. Not sure why, because Julius Malema has been very vocal in how he does not like, and in actual fact, hate the UK. You know, the heart of colonialism. Also weird that Julius Malema, who hates colonialism and everything Western so much, except Louis Vuitton and Gucci and all the brands and, you know, Apple, MacBooks and all of that stuff. Besides that, he despises and hates colonialism and the West, except the perks, you know. But so I'm not sure why the UK just didn't come out and said, listen, buddy, you know, after everything that you've said about us and, you know, the things that you said about the Queen when she passed away, screw you. We're not going to give you a visa. But instead, no. You know, oh, so sorry, sir. So sorry. Don't hit us, sir. I mean, it's atrocious. But anyway, so this is what Julius Malema had to say last night. He said, the British authorities have denied me a visa to London for the Cambridge conference this weekend, providing no substantial justification. It is clear to me that this is an attempt to silence a dissenting political perspective. We are currently at the OR airport, as we were promised that everything would be sorted by 3:30. Instead, we received a regret letter just 4 hours before our departure. This is unacceptable and spineless, which is very rich, coming from somebody, that had his political party release a statement on the death of Queen Elizabeth, in which, amongst other things, they said, we do not mourn the death of Elizabeth. All right. Yeah. I mean, so what? You celebrated it then? Or you were indifferent? Okay. That's fine. There's also the fact that you, after she passed away, a couple of hours, said, God, good riddance. Only one remains in South Africa. And then, of course, you know, if there's any doubt, here is an old video of Juju saying the following.
It will be wrong of me to leave this mic without saying to Britain and everybody else who care, we do not mourn the death of a colonizer and a murderer who came and killed our people, and she's wearing proudly a stolen goods on her head. We have nothing to do with the Queen. Lele bolaileng batho ba rena ba utswa di minerale tsa mo Africa, ba utswa di minerale tsa all over Africa. Today people tweet, hey we mourn the Queen. But when Helen Zille tweeted and said that not everything is bad about colonialism, you all said Helen Zille is a racist. How can she praise colonialism? By mourning and praising the Queen, you are celebrating colonialism. You are not different from Helen Zille.
Quick question. Do you or do you not love Louis Vuitton? Do you not love Apple products? I've seen your Caders, all iPhones, MacBook Pros. Do you not like Mercedes Benzes and Audis and Range Rovers? You know, that also comes from the heart of colonialism. You know, so yeah, you're telling people not to celebrate, but like, do you not enjoy those products? I mean, we all seen the clothes that you wear, Gucci and Louis Vuitton, etc., etc. So aren't you hypocritical for attacking people, for, you know, just showing respect to the Queen? I mean, I'm not a big fan of the royal family, you know, it was the lucky sperm and all of that, but irrespective, Anybody that dies, like, can you just have the common decency to not celebrate the death of somebody? You damn hypocrite. And then, of course, there's so many, if I have to unravel the list of things as to why your visa should have been rejected, I think the number one thing is just the fact that you are a hateful, racist politician in South Africa. After all, you consistently, for the last 15 years, have sung "Kill the Boer, kill the farmer." Now, let me go off on another tangent here, if you will. To everybody watching this video, please never ever become accustomed to or accept the "Kill the Boer, kill the farmer" song. Because the moment you do that, that is the moment where socialism and communism wins. Let's just lay out the basic facts here. Singing a song about killing others is wrong. Now, you can try and dress it up in pretty clothes and say, oh, it's a struggle song and this and that. We live in 2025. We don't live in the 1980s anymore. We don't live in the 1990s. We don't live during apartheid anymore. We are now living in a democratic country where songs like that should not be sung. And I don't care what the courts have to say. I don't care what the media has to say. I don't care what the EFF cadres, the MK cadres, or the ANC cadres have to say. If in 2025 you are singing a song about killing somebody else purely because of their race or their culture, then there is something wrong with you. Actually, further to that, you are a cretin of a human being if you are singing songs about killing other people. And I don't care if the media tries to sanitize it or if the courts try to dismiss it. Ultimately, during apartheid, the courts approved things that were very racist and were hateful. And now suddenly we have to look at the same courts and go, oh, no, it's different this time round. No, it's not. Julius Malema dislikes and has on many occasions shown that he does not respect or appreciate or value white people. He said it multiple times. He said, I'm not calling for the slaughtering of white people, at least for now. Then, when he was taken to court for that statement and asked whether or not he would pledge that he would never call for the slaughtering of white people, he said no, he can't do it. So let's quickly just rewind. The UK does not grant him a visa, and the first thing that pops into his mind is they are spineless. No, them apologizing to Julius Malema for not granting his visa in time, that is spineless. Because at what point is the global community going to look at somebody that's singing songs about killing people and threatening to slit their throats? When are we going to look at that seriously and say, you know what, guys, there definitely is something seriously wrong over here? But instead we have the mainstream media and we've got the courts that are saying, hey, it's okay. It's all right. It's just a song. All right. Well, with that same principle, the old South African flag is just a piece of cloth, but that is considered hate speech. And the flag existed 20 years before apartheid started, right? I'm not a fan of the old South African flag. I couldn't care less if people want to wave it or not. I wouldn't personally. I've never had it and I'm not interested in it. But if a piece of cloth can be considered hate speech, how the fuck is singing "Kill the Boer, kill the farmer" not hate speech? I don't need a judge to tell me or editor of a news publication, it's wrong. It's wrong. And to all those that saying, oh, don't worry about it. Oh, you are just sensitive. Oh, chest pains. Great. Let's reverse this song. Oh, wait, no, I've already done that 15 years ago. And what's happening now? Oh, wait, I'm being taken to court for hate speech. That's right. So me trying to show a similarity, if the roles were reversed, I have to now go and plead my case. But yet, a member of parliament and all of his fellow members of parliament of the political party of the EFF and the MK and the ANC can sing such a hateful song. Nothing. 100% fine. It's absolutely atrocious, and it shows you the true state of South Africa. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to smash that like button. Please be sure to subscribe. You can do that by hitting the bell icon below, and also click on all notifications so that you can be notified of my future uploads. Also, please be sure to share this video far and wide, especially on WhatsApp. That'll be greatly appreciated. And lastly, if you enjoy my content and you would like to support me, you can become a member to this channel. You can do that by clicking the join button below. And that's all I got to say. Till later. Cheers and peace out.
You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say I wear my massacre. You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say I wear my massacre. I wear my massacre. You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say I wear my massacre. I wear my massacre.